mama. She's calling you, man.
Hello.
Hello.
Today we saw...
Transcendance.
What would you give it out of 10?
Personally, I would give it a 4.5 out of 10. What about you?
4.
4. Why would you give it a 4?
I would give it a 4 because it seems to point towards what could happen with technology and then totally goes the other way.
Yeah, like uploading consciousness.
Oh, by the way, this is going to be spoilerific.
Oh no!
It's going to be full of spoilers. Full of them.
Full of them. Like, talk about what you talked about before, like uploading consciousness.
Yeah.
It's virtually impossible to do.
Well, yeah, I mean, they take that little thing and they kind of run with it.
Yeah.
Run with that idea. The problem is that 2 years, 3 years, however many years, whatever, that his digital mind's up and somehow his physical mind's still there.
Yeah, that just would not be, would it?
Yeah,
especially with all the power and the manipulation he was doing.
Like what?
Be there, would it?
What they kind of point out. Someone else, someone at uni, talked to me about this. Is that the mind is irrational, but a computer is rational. A computer has mathematical probabilities, things like that cause it to think these things. It works them out to the nth degree.
Yeah.
While a human mind is irrational. Thoughts can come out of nowhere for no apparent reason. And these thoughts can be absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
And it's not Johnny Depp.
No, not at all. I mean, it was a good choice of cast, isn't it?
I was not that sold on Paul Bettany.
Oh, for God's sake.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's good, though.
In Wimbledon.
I've not really seen that film, so...
To be fair, he's not in much.
He was in that film with Russell Crowe.
Yeah, he was in that really good film, Priest. Yeah, and...
Master and Commander of the Far Side of the Sea.
I've not seen that.
It's a good film.
Isn't it Of the World?
Of the World.
Oh. Yeah, I'll let it out.
Whoopsie!
I mean... I didn't really like the film that much.
I like 20% of it, but that's pretty much it. 80%.
So you hated 80% of it.
I hated 80%, especially. I understand why he was able to lift those stuff off from the ground.
Lift the nanobots.
The nanobots off the ground and use them to trap people and go up into the air. But I hate that whole idea.
Yeah, no, I did. Like, it was the weirdest thing that it didn't kill them. It just kind of like it held. Oh Christ, what's his name?
The one that plays Scarecrow in the Batman.
Yeah.
And he's in Sunshine.
Well, when it held Scarecrow down, that was weird because it just kind of pinned him like wrist locks.
Yeah, and so he can grab the gun, and he pinned down the Marines as well.
Yeah, but it pinned him down so weirdly.
Yeah.
They're just lying straight down, like,
yeah.
And
on their bellies.
Yeah. My obvious problem with the thing was that the operation was so illegal. Like, how did the FBI are just like, we're just going to go to this small town. Oh, why are you going to go to this small town? No reason.
Yeah.
Why are you going to go to us? Why are you all moving out? Why are you taking these old military instruments? Secret. Yeah, but you kind of need to explain to me. I'm the president.
Just keep it. Gotta keep it on the low down.
We're going to keep it on the low profile and blow the shit out of a small town.
Yeah. Actually, they didn't blow the shit out of a small town. It was the field with the what do you call them?
Well, I thought they look like solar panels for the energy.
That's it. Solar panels. That's what they were.
It's got to be that. I mean, yeah, they didn't blow up a small town, but they still blew up half of the small town because in the end that was part of the small town. The strangest thing was they'd obviously turned all the locals. They've got to, because they've been there for 2 years.
Well, no, they turned most of the locals, the ones that were injured, not all of them.
Well, yeah, but the weirdest thing was, at no point, all the military turn up with FBI and then the Rift people, and then they start blowing potholes out of the massive solar panel farm down the
but
way.
if you remember, if you saw it quite clearly, when they were blown up, it was just rebuilding itself.
Yeah, it was. But what I'm talking about is the citizens are just stood there going, "Oh,
well, they're probably the ones that weren't converted yet."
Yeah, they probably weren't, but still, they were just there like 5 centimeters away from where they were just shooting bombs a few miles across, and they're just there like, huh? They weren't scared or anything like that. They're just there like, it's a bit early, isn't it?
Yeah.
Saturday night.
Saturday morning. What's
They
going on?
were in school. What the hell's wrong with you?
What's going on here? But
I don't know if there is actually a Bright Falls, because if there is, they must be pissed off.
What, using
The town has never been mentioned before, and now it gets taken over by AI, and at the very start the guy goes, "What do you want here? There's nothing here."
Yeah. And then she goes, well, I will personally build it as my little project.
Alright, finally, let's get on to Rebecca Hall.
Her character is outrageously annoying for me. Good actress, but her character was just absolutely... Oh no, I don't feel like it was just desserts for her at the end either, because it was a nice ending for her. Yeah,
it was the weirdest thing. Did you notice what Johnny Depp said? I can either upload the virus or I can
regenerate her and save her.
Yeah.
Oh no, was it for Max though? Was it Max? Because remember that girl was pointing the gun at Max. Well, that's just massive spoilers. This,
but he wasn't. He wasn't saying that he can save Max. She was holding Max to ransom until the virus was administered. But Johnny Depp gave Max a choice by saying, "Look, I either save her and don't upload the virus, and she might shoot you.
I've not got enough power."
Yeah, which, I mean, to be fair, he regenerated all the solar panels and he put all the nanobots everywhere. So I don't get how he didn't have enough power.
Probably used it all on them.
Maybe.
Could do, because if you remember when he was carrying her, the place was flickering.
Yeah.
And obviously that's not damage from...
But still, with the Rebecca Hall thing, he knew there was a virus. And he wanted to upload it, which means it was Johnny Depp's actual consciousness.
Which shouldn't have been there.
Which shouldn't have been there.
From the deco.
It was the weirdest thing that, why didn't she just tell him at that point, save me, and the virus goes in you as well?
Yeah.
Because she didn't tell him, and he did it anyway, and he didn't know, and then the virus went inside him.
Yeah.
And killed both of them.
Which, I was happy that she died, but it should have been more violent. Violent. These annoying characters should be more violently deaths.
I mean, the problem, obviously, with Rebecca Hall is that her character wasn't... I don't think it was well written.
No, not at all.
Like, it was written as... She's meant to be... She's got this smart scientist thing at the very start, right? Obviously, her and Johnny Depp, they work together. She said partners, not just in science, but in life.
Yeah.
So she's more than capable of being rational. But somehow we're meant to believe that she's irrational for more than 2 years without ever overthinking things, which she should be doing, really, if she's a scientist, thinking through things. And she ends up, even when Morgan Freeman comes down with Scarecrow.
We gotta find his name. I'm sure it's like
Gillian Murphy.
Gillian Murphy.
Or he's Killian. I don't know.
I don't even know.
Killian sounds really weird.
DVDs here with him on that at the moment.
Oh no, I think it's with a C, but it's either with a G or a C.
Wouldn't they say it's Cillian? No, that's
Cillian. That sounds like Godfather.
Cillian Murphy.
I thought you to come to my wedding, Cillian.
Hello there, Cillian Murphy. Where's me money?
You really need to watch Godfather.
I do, actually. I do.
Jeez.
Not Goodfellas. Maybe we should do one of these for Goodfellas.
Just to point out, Mike has hated me ever since. This is Mike, by the way.
Beardy Mike. And
what
Baby Nathan.
What if you lose the beard? And what if I get a beard? What happens then? The whole dynamic changes.
One, you'll never get a beard. 22 and still not hitting her yet.
Alright, you don't need to say my age as well.
Oh, whoops, accident.
You're 22 as well, to be fair.
20.
That's because I can't grow a beard yet.
Yeah.
I will too soon.
Yeah.
My mum told me.
Even Dan's getting one.
Dan is your brother.
We don't have to specify who these people are, mate.
It'd be weird if we didn't. Dun's getting one. Yeah, Dun. Dun. I don't know why I'm stuttering. But yeah, just to point out, I took Mike to go see Goodfellas, and I might have overhyped it, and he ended up not liking. Was it in the first 15 minutes you kind of hated it, and then the other 2.5 hours or whatever of the film was horrible?
Also, it was my fault as well, because I got confused, because I swear you said Goodfellas had Leonardo DiCaprio in it.
No.
But that was Gangs of New York I was thinking of as well.
Was it not Departed that you're thinking of?
No. I think I got Gangs of New York and Goodfellas mixed up. And yes, I need to buy the DVD and burn it. I hate it that much.
Yeah, but Ryan, our mutual friend, also talked to you.
Still debatable.
Alright. What Ryan likes to do, hopefully you're not listening, Ryan. What Ryan likes to do is, when me and Mike prank him in any little way possible, I always get the blame. Which isn't fair.
It's perfectly fair.
It's not fair at all.
You have one of those faces. Blameable faces.
You just have a bearded face. That's why he likes your shitty beard.
Leave my beard alone.
Is that the first swear word? I think it is,
Yeah.
actually. To be fair, we swear too much, so it's quite surprising that we're not swearing now.
Keeping it on the low down. This is our first time doing this, so it's weird.
Yeah, we haven't actually explained reasons why.
Why what?
We're doing a podcast.
I don't even know why we're doing one.
I mean, we could do one there's two people called Jake and Amir who do a podcast in the States where they pretend to be agony ants almost, and they get people to email in a message to them their problems, and they read it out and they choose their answers. They tell them what they should do.
We could do that.
Pretty funny. No one's going to trust us.
No
one's going to email us. But what we can do is we can take from agony ant sites just random questions to an agony ant on the website. We don't have to mention a name.
No, of course not.
And we can put it out. Alias.
An alias name.
This one's called JJ Abrams. And I have a problem with JJ Abrams. I'm sorry. I do. My problem with JJ Abrams is, if you're going to shoot a movie that is about 80% digital, why would you shoot it with film?
That's fair. But I have a problem. We should get one and alias name it Nicolas Cage.
Alright. I can understand your beef with Nicolas Cage.
I can't stand it.
I happen to think of two films of his that I like, which is Bringing Out the Dead and Bad Lieutenant remake. You haven't seen either. One of them's a Scorsese flick.
I know. My brother Dan's got Bad Lieutenant.
The remake.
The one with Cage in it.
Yeah, that's the remake.
I didn't even know it was a remake.
I don't think he's... The original one was in the 90s and it had... it's just in a film to Harvey Keitel. He was in Reservoir Dogs.
Which another film I'm not too fond of.
Jeez.
I'm okay with, but not fond of. So...
Right.
Yeah.
Possibly...
we've gone completely off Transcendance now.
So, Transcendance... Not that good. I apologise for any audio discomfort. We're just testing out these tiny... Honestly, they look like anal probes.
Anal probes, yeah.
I know what they look like because my dad's a doctor.
They look like they've been used as well, Nathan.
Yeah, well, it's not my fault.
You want to tell me something?
There might be problems with the left audio, but trust me, the right one's new.
Oh, is it?
I bought two, so that when the doctors fish the other one out and sadly tell me that it doesn't work, I can go, well, the right one still works.
Why does the left one smell a bit fishy?
Because you're closer to it. Smell the right one.
Oh,
there you go.
Christ.
No, that's just your room. So, back to Transcendance.
Yeah,
Didn't like the film that much.
But it's still worth seeing once, though.
Yeah.
Everything's worth seeing once.
That we've come up with a rule over the 6 years that we've known each other, which is that although you can kind of judge a book by its cover, you shouldn't, and that you should watch the film.
Yeah.
Regardless of the film. However, we both lend each other patches occasionally.
Yeah.
You didn't stick to yours.
I watched Battle Royale and...
I lent you Did you actually watch the sessions?
I actually watched the sessions.
Did you actually like the sessions? Because I lent you As Good As It Gets, The Lives of Others, Oh Brother Where Art Thou, Rope, Psycho, The Sessions and Battle Royale. You lent me
Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close, Charlie Wilson's War, Red Dragon, Apollo 13, Rendition and Contagion.
And even though I watched 4 of them just over the last 2 days and the other 2 months ago, you still only watched 2 of mine.
That's because I've been supernatural in it, playing a bit of Assassin's Creed, and I've been buying other films that I've been needing to watch.
As well. Needing, yeah, okay.
Which we can do one of these abouts later or something.
To be fair, I think we should do it on... I think the next one should possibly be a lot about Red Dragon and Silence and...
The Hannibal trilogy.
Well, because I've got the other 2, so I'm going to be definitely watching the other 2. Because I don't like the prequel, I'll be fair, right off the bat.
Alright, we could do the next one on the Hannibal trilogy, but the next one could be my choice. Gotta definitely do Jurassic Part 1.
I don't like Jurassic Park.
I do.
Godzilla. How about we tie it in with Godzilla?
Reptile films. Reptile films. That's what it could be called.
You realise if I list it on YouTube as Reptile Special, no one's heard it before.
Well, it'll come up on people who are searching bestiality.
I can put one of the tags as bestiality, see what YouTube does. It might go crazy. If you have any problems with any sound, anything like that, put them in the comments. We'll read through them.
And also we want comments of what they think of this.
And and generally what you think, good or bad. We can end out now. Mm-hmm. What's one of your favourite films?
One of my favourite films? Ooh, should I go with JP or should I go with another film? I think... Can I have 2?
Alright.
Then there will always be these 2. Jurassic Park and Blood Diamond. Which is what I want to do one of these for as well. Mention that and what I think of it and everything. And you have seen it.
Yeah, no, but that doesn't mean I like it.
You don't like it?
Blood Diamond is okay, but
really
I don't
films.
like Jurassic Park. 2 of my favourite films. I'll choose 2 of the favourite directors alongside that as well.
Go on.
Paul Thomas Anderson's The Master.
Yeah.
I know you don't like that. I bloody love that. And David Fincher.
Which one?
Well, it's a toss-up between I really like Fight Club and I really like Zodiac.
I'd say Zodiac more. But which one would you pick?
It's a toss-up between the 2. I really can't decide. Heads or tails?
Don't make me actually heads and tails of Nathan.
Fine, next time.
I can't find a coin.
So, now we're going to sign off. Gus.
Sean.
I was calling you Gus.
No. You said Gus. You're signing out as Gus. I'm signing out as Sean.
Well, I don't care.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Was a businessman negotiating Satan's demands. Would they laugh about the game of life, dealing people different hands? So place your bets, but bear in mind that fairness wasn't part of the plan.